is a coaching session. And today it's going to be a very special session because come 22nd, today is 19, 22nd, last year we started our Zoom meeting. Okay, so Zoom has changed our life, lots of people's life here, because what we started in 2017 with Zoom has taken us to a turbo speed and to another level. Now within a very short period, I have about almost 100 people here, and I'm able to speak to 100 people from different parts of the world. And that is the power of social media. That's the power of digital marketing. That's the power of SLWC global system. Start local, go global. So if you see this the right way, you can go a big way with us. And in conjunction with that anniversary, we are going to have a lot of exciting events today. We are going to have, you see, normally we bring in a medical doctor to speak about our product STC30. We have a lot of alternative doctors or complementary doctors who are doing this STC30 for actually subscribing to STC30 to recommend to their people, their patients. And you see, when they subscribe to their people, we call them patients. When you and I do it, we are not supposed to call them patients, guys, because we are not doctors. We are not qualified to do that. So we have qualified people to do that. We have qualified allopathy doctors and qualified alternative or complementary doctors. What we call as alternative and complementary was the main source of taking care of our body centuries ago, ages ago, eons ago. And today with technology, we are bringing that back. So we are going to have a very highly recognized person. Even this morning, he was speaking in Nigeria radio. So I'm going to have him. So bear with us and enjoy this session. If your leaders are not here, if your members are not here, then they are going to waste one of a fantastic session here today, because in India, our business is flourishing very well for the last 2 years because of mainly because of network marketing leaders and also the contribution of complementary and alternative doctors. In Malaysia, we have alternative doctors and complementary doctors are doing extremely well, and STC30 is also helping them a lot. Okay, in Sri Lanka, the first person who hit a leader rank was not a networker, but a complementary doctor who runs his own clinic in Sri Lanka, and he was the first qualifier for the Super Leader Club. So you see, network marketing is changing its facade, guys. It's no more a business where people who don't have work to do and they are doing the business. Not like that anymore. Today, with this power of this system that we have, power of this social media, and power of connecting people to anywhere in the world, everyone is coming in here. Brian Tracy, the greatest management guru of USA. Network marketing is now becoming a powerful profession where the quality people are coming into the business. So if you see this the right way, you can go big way with us. So now before we start, let us follow our house ruling, our protocols. If you are watching this from your home, and because that's your home, you got all the rights to be dressed as you want if you don't on the video. But the moment you on the video, you have lost your privacy because you're coming onto a platform, and that platform is an international platform where people around the world are watching you. So you have to be casual smart at least, or don't on the video. That is the number one. And we find anyone who's not dressed properly or they're lying down and watching this and all that, then we have our police here. They will remove you and do not get, because we already told you that protocol is very important and we have to have a sense of house rules, okay? Secondly, those of you who are coming for the first time, if you are inviting your friends to come here, who are coming to Zoom first time, always advise them to connect to audio on the bottom left. Okay, I see quite a number of here. Not connected to audio bottom left. Maybe they're just coming in. I'm going to type that. Okay, so those coming here for the first time into a Zoom, connect to audio on the bottom left. Okay, bottom left. So I'm going to write that for the new people who are coming first time to Zoom. Okay, connect to audio bottom left. Audio bottom left. All right. Okay, so those for people who are coming first time, otherwise they won't be able to hear us. They'll be watching like Charlie Chaplin's silent movie. All right. Okay, let me just see if our guests all are here. Okay. And all right. Okay, I'm going to get someone to get the guest up here. Okay. Uttama, I'll make you a co-host. Can you please get Dr. Bade online or just inform him if he's not in yet? Okay, just prepare him so that he can start the session afterwards. Okay, Uttama, I made you a co-host. So if you see him, you can invite him or send him a message so that he can be into a system. I don't know what name has come in. Okay. So that's going to be the first speaker. Once he comes in, we are going to have him. And next, we are going to have some of the people who are using social media or Zoom, and they have brought in countries that they have never been to before. Not one, not two, some of them even up to 10 countries in a very short period of time. So I'm going to, you see, first hand, we are going to talk about how well STC30 can help you to take care of your health, and how well it also can help as a therapy for people who have got some illness, and how it can help like an alternative medicine as a healer. Okay, so we have authority on that to speak to you. Second part, the authority to speak on social media are people who are doing that successfully in Superlife. So we are not going to get outside social media, outside guys. You see, outside social media and Superlife social media is totally different. So we have people who have practiced this and used it and made money from here, from the social media. So we are going to call practitioners, not trainers. Today's world doesn't need trainers, guys. Today's world needs practitioners, and we need people to coach you. So as long as you're reachable, teachable, and coachable. Okay, we do not want to teach people here actually, most of the time. You want to coach people. So how to become coachable? You have to open up your heart, mind, and soul. You see, like now Zoom has given us that power. One of the things I love about Zoom is I talk, people listen, and that's when really information goes into a system. And many people, they have done a survey now in 1 year now in Zoom, what's happening in Zoom, even classroom people listening to Zoom, but they found out that only 10% of those people attend to Zoom actually really listening. That is outside of Superlife. But in Superlife, many of you are listening to it because you are serious about this business, and because you all are serious, and that's why you're gaining from what we are sharing here. Remember, learning and teaching is all about listening. I repeat that. Learning and teaching is all about listening. And that listening is called academia. The ancient Latin, they call it academia. Academia means sitting under a public tree and listening to a master. Many centuries before the Latins, the Sanskrit masters of the ancient India, they call it Upanishads. Upanishads and academia means the same. Sitting under a tree and listening to a master. So today we don't have to go and sit under a tree. We don't have to go and get ourselves wet, but we can sit in a home, your own comfort of your own home, make your own coffee or tea, and then watch it direct from your home. That is the power, guys. That is what Zoom brought us here. Zoom has brought the garden into your house. So let us first say thank you to Zoom. This is a Thanksgiving day for me to Zoom, because Zoom has changed lots of people's life and made our life better and easier. So we should now give this first year anniversary Thanksgiving to Zoom. Okay. Secondly, we are going to get these masters to speak to you. Masters are the one that who you want to do something, they are already doing it successfully. That's why we call them masters. Okay, so I'm going to get this master social media people to share with you. They are simple people, ordinary people, but who have become extraordinary in a short period of time because of Zoom. And we call them Zoompreneurs. Okay, so I'm going to get them to share. And then we are going to get leaders who have made money in this business. Very short period of time. People are making excellent income here. And they are making this kind of income, not that they are many years in this industry. In fact, if there is one person who is oldest in this industry doing this Superlife, it could be me. Because I started network marketing industry when I was 22 years old, and I'm 59 years old now. And this 56 years old, I was able to become a full-fledged leader. Prior to that, I learned in the 5 years I was doing part-time, I learned about my own skills. I didn't learn about network marketing. Network marketing allowed me to learn about myself. Many people think that they're coming here, they're using network marketing to make money. That's wrong, guys. If you really understand the concept, network marketing is given by the creator for you to understand the power of who you really are. And that's what this industry made me to do. It made me to realize the power that I am. Okay. So somebody please advise Rita Bob to connect to audio. Okay. There's a written there. She must read that. Connect to audio. Okay. And once we start, once someone speaks, the very best thing we can do is do not put your hands up there, because you will be interfering their flow of thoughts. You only put up their hands when we give you time. We are giving, normally we give you a lot of time for you to ask questions. If someone is speaking, if a question comes to your mind, write it down. Write it down. And then ask the questions when we allow you to ask the questions. Because when you put your hands up or when you interfere the speaker, the flow of thoughts will go off, guys. Because many of them are speaking from their heart. And the flow comes from the top. When you speak from the heart, the flow comes from the top, okay? So I'm going to get, let's just check whether Dr. Bade is here. Uttama, can you guide me on that? Is Dr. Bade is here? Uttama, I'll unmute you. Yeah, let me just check with Uttama. Is he here, Uttama? Hello, Uttama. If Dr. Bade is not here yet, then I'm going to get someone to give a testimony on STC 30. Okay, and then let me ask Uttama to connect with him to let him come into the system. So I'm going to get someone to share with you about STC 30. Guys, who should take STC 30? Let me ask you this question first before I call the person. Who should take STC 30? Can you all please type the answer for me? Okay, no answer is wrong answer or right answer. Just type. And the question I'm asking is, who should take STC 30? Type whatever comes to your mind now. Okay, someone type everyone. Okay, that's a good question. Everybody, go ahead, type some more. I'm looking for one answer. Okay, keep typing, guys. Keep typing. Everyone, everybody, keep typing. Okay, keep typing, keep typing. Me, myself, for all, me, okay. All right, keep typing, guys. All in need, okay, keep typing. There's no wrong answer, right answer, okay? Because when you interact, then you will learn more. Okay, I'm allowing you all to interact. We all need STC 30. Okay, that's a good question, good answer. Everyone would take food and drink. Fantastic. The world, that's good answer. Awesome, awesome. Keep typing, guys. Keep typing, okay? And that is the answer. You see, let me tell you something. STC 30, Superlife Total Care for 30 days. You see, sometimes repetition is they say repetition is the mother of success. If repetition is the mother of success, who is the father? I'm repeating this and I want you all to give me an answer now, okay? They say repetition is the mother of success. That is how we all learn things in life, guys. We keep seeing something over and over and over again. We learn from it. As a child, we learn mathematics, how to calculate, how to do by repetition. And then we listen to our parents talking and they speak a certain language. And then we keep looking at them. And whatever that comes to us repetitively, then we started learning that language they have. If I'm born to a family of Tamil speaking people, obviously I speak Tamil because I keep listening to that repetition. If I'm born to a Nigerian family, then I keep listening to that. Obviously I speak Nigerian language, whatever language they are speaking at home. So if we speak the language based on repetition, we learn everything by repetition, guys. Now my question to you is, if repetition is the mother of success, who is the father? Who is the father of success? Can you all write the answer for me now? I say the mother of success is repetition. Who is the father? Can you all write now? Tell me any answer. You can say that persistence is the father of success. Okay. What doing is the father of success? Give me an answer now, guys. What is repetition is the mother of success? Okay. Somebody say failure is the father of success. Keep on writing. Action is the father of success. I'm looking for one word. See who gives that. Determination. Okay. Keep doing that. Practice. Okay. You all are getting very close. Okay. Repetition is the mother. Okay. Consistency, repetition itself. Okay, can somebody say repetition itself? Repetition will make you all do something. Repetition will make you all do something. The right answer before you go into action, before you go into consistency, before you go into anything, you need to make a decision, guys. You need to make a decision, guys. Decision is the father of success. Many people come into business like this, why they fail or why they don't get what they're supposed to get. Actually, they don't fail. Nobody fails. But they have not made a decision to become successful. They like what they see. They like the Ferrari. They like the house. They like everything that they see. They like what they hear. But they have not made a decision in the heart. It's the moment of your decision, your destiny is created. It's the moment of your decision, your destiny is created. When you make your decision from your soul level, when you make your decision from your heart level, no one has to tell you what to do. No one has to tell you where to go or whom to see. Because that is when your intuition will take over. You see, your mind must become your servant. Your intuition is your master. Many of us make our mind our master. Mind is not a good master, guys. Intuition is our master. But we are not allowing intuition to work for us because we are not making a decision. Intuition can only work when you make a decision, guys. You see, I'm not thinking to talk to you. I'm not thinking at all. Why? Because I made a decision to speak, to be a speaker at the age of 22. That's a decision I made. And that decision has allowed me to open up my heart, mind, and soul for the universe to send me what I want when I want. And I repeat that, guys. Decision is the father of success. Okay, so that is very, very important. You have to make a decision, and that decision is what that decides you. Some of you are not taking STC 30. You can tell me what you want, but some of you are not taking STC 30. But the moment you make a decision, yes, STC 30 is simply awesome, and I'm going to take it today. Then what happens? STC 30 will have the support of the universe to support you. Because STC 30 is only a neutral energy of the universe. Whatever is coded in that STC 30 can only work for you when you make your code to work for you. And your code, my code can only work for us when we make a decision. That is why some people go for a doctor, they go for someone outside authority and to help them to make the decision. But when they forgot that the authority is lying inside them, no one can make that decision for you. The guy within you, everyone can only guide you. I was listening to a young doctor speaking 2 days ago in YouTube. The young doctor decided to become an actress in India. She's a very popular actress in India. Then she qualified as a doctor, a medical doctor, before she became an actress. Then they asked her a question. Why did you become a doctor? And then now why you took up acting? Say, acting is my passion. Doctor is what I wanted to do to help people. And I did that very well when I was in that profession. And he said, I always believe in not giving them just medicines, just give them any pill. I always be an assistant guide to help them to make the decision on their own health. A young doctor said that, and I'm so happy. You see, the doctor is inside you guys. The physician is inside you. The pharmacist is inside you. You just have to make a decision, your DNA will take care of you. So that is the most important thing that you need to understand, guys. STC 30 is a very powerful tool created by the creator for you to make a decision. And that decision comes from within you. Okay. Matthias Sarke, if you have any questions, please write it down and ask afterwards. Okay. Guys, I'm not allowing you all to ask questions. Is Matthias Sarke the doctor that I'm looking for? If any one of you want any questions, please write it down first and ask us afterwards. Okay. So Utuma is trying to get the doctor in and he'll come in now. I'm going to call upon one gentleman who has been using Superlife product. Okay. And he's saying, and he is using it for his own reason, for his own purpose. And he joined in the business because of that. Okay. So I'm going to call that person now to share. And that person will share with you why Superlife has helped the person a lot. Okay, let me now look for the person. And then after that, I'll try to get the doctor to come and share. Okay, let me just get the person first. Okay, because we have another person also waiting to speak on the Social media, all right? Okay, let me get this gentleman to share with you. I saw him short while ago. Okay. Where is he? Okay. Okay, Mr. Luis. Mr. Luis is my favorite gentleman. He joined Superlife not for the business initially. 1 year ago, this month, he traveled from Kenya. He joined in Kenya just for the product's sake. Just for the product's sake. Because the product helped him a lot. So he'll be the right person to give the product. They're saying, okay. And then that is very important. So he's going to share with you from product point of view. Then he went over to US to visit his son, and then he was caught in the pandemic. And that's the time he came on Zoom and his life changed. So let us hear from both ends, how health-wise, wealth-wise. Health-wise, how assistant is helping him, and how he's also helping him wealth-wise. Okay, so can I have Mr. Luis, please? Mr. Luis, you can unmute and share. You got two phones here. Which one you are using? Okay, go ahead.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, that's good morning from America, good morning, good afternoon from Africa, and then good evening from Malaysia.
Yes.
Dr. Maha, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. It's true. I had a prostate challenge, and my good friend, who is my upline, Samuel Champon, introduced Superlife STC30 to me. And you know, because my health is very important, I didn't hesitate. You know, I just quickly got on board and I started using it. So the first month, second month, third month, I realized that, wow, you know, I use a spectacle since 1981. And I realized that, well, I could read from my phone without using glasses. Wow, this miracle. 4th month, I couldn't believe my eyes. And now that I'm talking to you guys now, I read without using glasses. The prostate is gone, and it's amazing. Now, what is so amazing about Superlife, and you know, when I'm sharing it, I'm so passionate about it because it is touching people's heart and putting smile on people's faces. That is what I love about Superlife STC30. And the good news is that apart from the health benefits, you know, the wealth benefit is enormous. Sooner or later, I'm going to hit the Ruby leadership. Thank you, Dr. Maha, for this wonderful opportunity. Superlife, life is super. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Okay, see, Superlife, life is super. A person who took the path of to cure himself from his illness, and then he's found the beauty about Superlife, and that is because of Zoom. And I know we became friends in Zoom. Until today, I've not met him in person. That is the beauty, guys. You can find friends like soulmates for you, even if you don't have to meet them physically. Zoom has made that possible for us. So today I'm going to talk the power of two. One is STC30, the other one is Zoom, okay? So Professor is actually here. So I'm trying to look for him. He said he's here now. Professor, can you put your hands up so that I can see you? All right, then I can invite you, sir. Professor, can you just put your hands up there? Utuma, can you see him? He said he's in, but I'm not able to see the name. Professor Doctor is here, he's inside. Okay, so let me just track him down, then I will call him. Okay, while waiting for him, I'm going to call another lady who had issues, health issues for very, very long. But STC30 has helped her a lot. Okay, and she's going to share with us so passionately. She always shares with so much of passion about this, how the product has helped her. Can I have Miss Laura, please? Miss Laura, quick one from you while we are getting the doctor in. You can unmute and share, Miss Laura. Miss Laura, are you there near the phone? Maybe she just came in. Okay, when they're coming in, then it's quite difficult for them to unmute. All right. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Laura. I'm from Nigeria, and I live in Lagos. I'm a SAPPHIRE leader. I was sick for a very long time. I was
Your line is very bad. Your line is very bad. Just move a bit.
Okay. Okay, is that okay now?
Yeah, it's okay.
Is it okay now?
It's okay now.
It's okay now, Dr. Maha.
Yeah, it's okay now. You can speak
Hello,
now.
Dr. Maha.
I can hear you now. You can speak now. Yeah.
Okay. So I was sick before I was born. I was born diabetic, and I've always been looking since I became an adult, and I was tired of taking insulin. I was looking for how to get well, so I started taking a lot of natural products, and then I found STC30 last year. A friend of mine who is also a member introduced it to me. From that moment on, before then I had a stroke in 2015, November 2015. And I think I had another stroke 2019. It was a very mild one. I got off from my seat and I dropped and I fell. I went for holiday up to my sister's place in the US. I fell and I had fractures, and I'd had multiple fractures before then. So after taking STC30, I realized that I gained a lot of energy. I was able to cope. The pains that I used to have reduced, and I was able to do much more. I knew I had found the right solution for my problems. And another thing I noticed was that because usually I take my insulin in the mornings and at night before my dinner. I realized that it was getting too much. I would for my body. Then I reduced it. My niece, who is also a doctor, advised me to stop taking insulin twice, but take it once. So as I speak to you, as I was listening, I'm actually eating bread, which I'm not supposed to eat. I stopped eating. I'm taking bread and eggs. Amazing. And all I need to do is still eat my dinner, and I'm able to cope with my sugar level. That is not all. I'm able to walk a whole lot better. And I also believe that if I didn't have fractures earlier, multiple fractures, I should be running by now. But apart from that, the business side too has been awesome. It has affected me before I even go to business. I've had a man who is a member now, who was diabetic, also wasn't able to, married man, wasn't able to perform his duties in the bedroom. He's doing it after taking it for about 2-3 days. He became very well. And he called me. He was shocked. He was so excited after taking it for 2-3 days. He's a man that hadn't been performing his husbandly duty in the bedroom. He became well, and then his sugar level dropped. I have a lot of diabetics like me, some of them in the States, some in Nigeria, who have recovered, and other people who had issues, my thyroid getting better. A young lady called a partner of mine a few days ago. She was at my own place, and she called and said, "Auntie, you won't believe it. I can now wear spaghetti. My thyroid is gone." She used to wear turtleneck. A young lady, and the father was using the product. Advised her to call my friend and be using the product. She had just used the product. She had just used about 3 or 4 packs, and she got well. And there's so many testimonies. Even the COVID, Even I know of someone who is diabetic, had liver, kidney problem, had hypertension and all that, and then had COVID, and somebody in her late 60s. But fortunately, she had started taking STC30 few months before. So she recovered, and so many testimonies. And I've done very well, like I've never done in any network. All the networks are gone everywhere. I would travel around the states in Nigeria. I would go from the east to the north, trying to push my business. I organize trainings, and just working from my bedroom. I'm now a Sapphire leader, going to be a Ruby leader anytime soon by the grace of God. So for anybody that is here for health reasons, I tell you to take it very seriously. Dr. Maha said that it's a matter of making up your mind on what you want. You know that this, like he said, the universe, that the Lord God has blessed us with all that we need. All you need to do is make up your mind, take it. Your health comes first. It's very serious, because I'm here now talking with so much boldness. I'm going out alone. Usually I go out with somebody. I never go out alone. I usually go out with people, my family members, but I'm going out alone. Now, it's not happened in so many years, almost 6 years. By November this year, it will be 6 years that I had stroke. And it's amazing, health-wise, wealth-wise. I want to encourage everybody that is here to take it very seriously. Thank you, Dr. Maha.
Person who has been suffering whole life, and she has been able to come out from that pain. You see, guys, poverty is not just lack of money. Poverty is also when you have some kind of limitation in your body and you're suffering because of that. That is also a form of poverty. Poverty is just not lack of money alone. And people are not able to perform very well because of that poverty, that lack of the limitation in their body. Some of us are attracting unwanted negative vibration in our life because of sickness that we don't know that we have in our body also. So to me, STC30 is a product that actually puts you back in balance. It's all about balance, guys. If you don't have balance in life, then you tend to be attracting a lot of negativity in your life. So STC30 and coconut water works the same. My mother, I remember when I was young, whenever we have fever, after we come out from the fever, first thing they'll give us coconut water, because coconut water is called isotonic. It's natural isotonic water, which puts back our whole cells in balance. Cells are happy when they are balanced. Cells are sad when they're not balanced. And why people get cancer, why people get all those things, that all this disease. You look at the word disease, the cells are not at ease, they are not happy. When cells are not happy, they do not work together very well, then the tissues are not happy. Tissues are not happy, tissues combine together to create the organs, then organs are not happy. When organs are not happy, they do not communicate with each other very well. We have 12 vital organs that take care of all our system. From our entire endocrine system is taken care by these 12 vital organs. From our pituitary gland, which is a master of all glands. And all the glands are taken care by this communication between these organs, guys. Very important. So STC30 balances your system, balances yourself, so that we have better communication internally. And then it also heals people. Sometimes, like people like Laura, who has got all this illness when it comes, sometimes either to their own doing, or could be not their own doing, could be is passed on by DNA, passed on by the last generation. So this could be that what we are carrying also. But as long as you have something balanced in your cells, they will know how to take care of any illness that come from outside, any illness that come from inside, within or without. They will know how to take care. So we have 12 vital organs that takes care of the endocrine system. We have 5 vital organs that takes care of our immunity system. Many of us, we took our immunity for granted. We took it for granted. And pandemic is actually, I would say pandemic is a reboot time for all of us. In Malaysia, especially like here in Malaysia, If your brothers from Nigeria, they will know. Brothers from Africa will know. Brothers from other parts of the world will know. Malaysians, we love to eat. Any time of the day, if we come out at midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., sometimes 5 a.m., you'll be able to find food. And what happens? We eat the wrong thing at the wrong time, and then we cause harm to our own body. So STC30 actually balances back all that. It reboots your whole system, and it puts back your immunity into better, because immunity is your first defense mechanism. Immunity is your first doctor. So that is what actually our STC30 does very well, guys. And sometimes we bring in people of authority to speak to them. I'm not an authority in that, because I use the product, I shared about the product, what the product did for me. I'm an authority in for myself. Network marketing business is not a business of you leading people. Let me repeat that. Many people think, yeah, oh, I must come here in this business, I must go and lead people. It's not a business of leading people, guys. It's not a business of taking care of sick people. Who are we to do that? It's a business of taking care of ourselves first. Ourselves first. So when you purchase the package, there are 4 packages that you purchase. You buy the smallest package if you cannot afford, or you go for the next package, or you go for the next package until you get the complete package, which is actually a business package. Whichever you purchase, the system gives you products for you to take care of yourself, for me to take care of myself. My health is my wealth. My wealth is my family's health. We have been telling this since 2017. In 2017, very few people heard us. It became like a luxury to many. But today it's become a necessity to all because of what the pandemic did for us. Pandemic has made many people realize that health is wealth. Vital is vital. And the body is our temple, and we have to take care of that. And we take care of that by what we consume, what we eat, guys. If you cannot take control of your food, if you cannot take your food in time because you're very busy, then take STC30 first thing in the morning. STC30 first thing in the morning, and when you take it and you put it under the tongue, sublingual effect. What is sublingual effect? Any medical doctor, any allopathy doctors will tell, when someone has got a heart attack, the first thing they will give them is a GTN pill, which they will place under the tongue. Why under the tongue? We have micro nerves under that, which can absorb into our system immediately, instantaneously. And that is called sublingual effect. And then it will go into your bloodstream, and then it will go direct to the cells, and it will fill the cells. And because we have 2 powerful stem cells that comes from the apple and the grapes, and those stem cells, what they do, they will go and trigger the word stem cells. You look at the word stem, 3 stem. That means they are the mother cells of all cells. That's what stem cells means. You and I also produce stem cells. But what happens as we grow older, and if we don't take care of lifestyle well, then cells go on a senescence mode. The cells die a natural death, the stem cells. So what we have now is a supplement of that stem cells coming from this plant base. And that plant base is using nanotechnological, nano or nanotechnology. Nano means 1 billionth of the molecules. And that is what you're taking first thing in the morning. Is equivalent of taking all the nutrients that you need to take for the whole day for your body. And those are called micronutrients. That phytonutrient that comes from the plant are micronutrients, and that is why our system is called wellness technology. Wellness technology. When I use the system, SLWC global system is not just for money making alone. Superlife wealth creation. First wealth is our health. First wealth is our health. And system means save yourself time, energy, and money. If you want to take your normal food in the morning, if you take your normal food in the afternoon, assuming you take balanced food for breakfast, assuming you take that, assuming you take balanced food for lunch, assuming you take balanced food for your dinner, but all those food that you take on the normal way, it takes time to process. Sometimes if your organs are not in optimal functioning level, then they won't be processed properly. And most of the time they go out, they are thrown out as a waste. So most of the food you eat can become a waste for you also. But when you take STC30 first thing in the morning and put it under tongue, you are not giving your entire body complete food for the whole day. Phytonutrients, whatever the nutrients the body needs, you get it there. You understand that? Okay. So that is what the system does for you guys. Okay. So I hope our doctor is in here. Utuma is a doctor here now. Okay. If he's in here, I'm going to call him now, guys, to speak with y'all. Okay. And then, so he'll be the right person to add on to what we have now. Okay. All right. So remember, guys, Superlife products are not for you to go out and sell. I feel sad when people say they are putting the product on online to sell, this way to sell. That's not what actually we meant when we designed this program, when we started the program. It was designed for you to consume the product, share the business with people. And now people need the opportunity. People really need the opportunity. You see, okay, even if you're coming here to take care of people's health, if you think that you want to become a doctor to take care of people's health, you can do that also, but it takes a longer process for you to take care of yourself and help them. Because when you give them SCC30 for 1 month supply, they can buy 1 month. Can they afford to buy the next month or not? Can they afford to buy the following month or not? Can they afford to buy the 4th month or not? They'll use for 3-4 months, then when they cannot afford it, then they'll say, then they will give excuse, then they won't buy, then they'll go back to their normal old self. But if you give them as a package, health and wealth together, when they use this product, they're going to talk to all their friends, and when the friends see them, hey, how come suddenly your face is glowing? How come you used to complain a lot about your body, you're not complaining anymore? When people start talking to that, who will they look for STC30? Definitely they'll look for them. And that's how this, by way of mouth, the business moves, guys. 78% of business in the world moves by way of mouth. So when they get more people coming and getting that from them, then they will have their own network of people for purchasing, and their business starts from that. So many people that I know who started from that way also, and they can come from that. But those people like me, if you want to do this as business seriously, then I just consume the product and I just do the business seriously. And what happens now, I'm able to consume as much as I want. I can take even 10 SCC30 per day because I can afford it. Because whenever you're making profit from what you're doing, then it's not expensive anymore because you can afford the thing. Because you are making more profit from that. So remember, guys, when you're giving person a business, you're also helping him health-wise. And that person is buying a powerful package where the package is going to help him to self-sustaining. He doesn't have to depend on other people for money anymore. If you see this the right way, you can go a big way with us. Okay, so let me now call upon you listen now from me on the power of SCC30. You listen from Laura on how the SCC30 help. You listen from Luis how the SCC30 help. I'm going to call upon one gentleman first. Okay, maybe we'll have the doctor as a climax. I'm going to call upon one gentleman who joined us, never done this business before, never ever done network marketing business before, traditionally or the online way. But he joined us 1 year ago. Today his business has gone to Greece, his business has gone to Spain, his business has gone to Germany, his business has gone to USA, his business is flourishing in Malaysia, is going to various parts of the world. And he came to Malaysia to study. While he was studying here, he got a business. So now he has got something that he has now taken back home. Also, he has set up an office in his back on his home, Superlife office there. So he has got now a business throughout the world, and he's also now helping a lot of people. And I call him one of our first pioneer Zoompreneurs because he taught me about Zoom. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you Mr. Prince. So Mr. Prince is going to share with you on how he sees his business in the right way, and then how he's taking it through Zoom, and how he's helping people health-wise and also wealth-wise. Okay, so I'm going to make him co-host. So if maybe he wants to share something, he can do that. Okay, Prince, you can unmute and share now. Prince, I met you co-host. You can unmute now. All right, go ahead.
Hello everyone. Good evening to you, Dr. Maha, and everyone. Thank you all for being online, and thank you so much, Dr. Maha, for such an opportunity. I hope you can see me, sir.
Loud and clear. I can see you very clear.
Okay, so
and
thank
you
you
loud and clear.
for such an opportunity to share. I wasn't really expecting to teach today, but I'll just quickly share very quickly so many important things that we need to understand about Superlife. I saw so many speakers as giving their testimonies and also say one or two things. I want to say that this is an amazing business, and it has actually changed the way I have been seeing business, and also it has changed my life, and it has changed so many things around me. I'm a very young entrepreneur, and I've always wanted to own businesses. I want to own conglomerates. I want to own companies, and I see myself as learning through this system. And that's one amazing thing that I really hold dearly for Superlife. So many of us go into Superlife for different purposes. So many come into Superlife because they want to make money. Others come into it because of health challenges. Others come into Superlife because they want to help people. I joined Superlife because I really want to help. All right. There are so many ways people can make money. I came into Superlife because I wanted to help. I wanted to make a difference. I wanted to see and look for a way that I can extend businesses to people that are losing jobs, and and also liberate people in terms of health, because the way the world is today, a lot of things have changed, and in life there's always one difficulty or the other in every businesses that we are into, and Superlife is not exceptional to that. But I will just share the things that you could take advantage of in terms of how to grow in this business, okay? Because I believe that many of us that are online right now, we are already members of this Superlife, and one way or the other, we are striving and also passing through some certain difficulties. For those who are very learned and very oriental speaking, one of the key of this business is to be social media presence. You must be present on social media, because that's one of the greatest way you can actually do such an amazing business like this. You know, so because the world today has changed. It is very difficult now for people to go to even shops to buy things. If you look, I'll use Malaysia for example. I don't want to even leave my home. There is absolutely, sometimes 1 week I don't even leave my home. I only leave my home when I'm going to Superlife headquarters. You can buy pepper, crayfish, onions, anything from the shopping mall, and they deliver it to your home. And that's what people want to do. This is it. This is what is happening today. You can order anything, and that's where Superlife comes into play. But when these things are not available, where do you order them from? Where do you buy them from? So one of the key things, if you are into this business, is for you to be social media presence, no matter your profession, no matter what you do, no matter your career. Okay, so you can be social media presence so that people can actually get access to you, not you getting access to them. All right, so you have to take your business online. Getting your business online, the benefit of it is that there are a lot of people who actually visit online these days. The study has shown that 80% of people that use mobile phones and use a gadget, they spend more time online. And if your business is online, then you are able, there's every tendency that you get people to patronize, people to get connected with you. You can take advantage of Facebook, you can take advantage of even Instagram. And now, what are you good at? You know, one of the things, I'll quickly say this, there were times where Dr. Maha would tell me, Prince, I want you to present on Tuesday. And I would say, okay, sir. And he would tell me, Prince, I would tell him, send me your presentation. So he sent me his presentation slides, and I come on Tuesday and I try to present. Because I am not the one who created that presentation slide, I try to dazzle. I try to want to imitate someone else. It becomes difficult for me. But it got to a point, and I called him and I said, sir, can I use my own presentation slides? And he said, yes, you can do that. And I did that, and trust me, whenever I do that, I know it is my content. I know what I put there, and I deliver a very fantastic presentation because it is mine. And I want to encourage every one of us not to be just followers. Let's create something. If it is song you know how to sing, create a Superlife song that will make people ask you what is Superlife. If you're a comedian, talk about Superlife in a funny way that will make people contact you and say, what are you talking about? If you're a dancer, you can create a concept that actually facilitates what you do. Then if you are a pastor or in any profession, there should be something that associates you to a business that you are into. You cannot be in a business without people knowing what you're doing and you are saying, or you are looking for how to get people. Because actually people are not coming to this Superlife to buy product. Those that want to do the business are not coming to buy product. They are coming to buy you. Your personality is what brings people to the business. Your trust value. When people don't even think they trust you or they value you, they will not even join you. And that is why you see most people, they talk to some certain set of people and they begin to wonder why these people leave me and went to join someone else. Because they don't see value in you. So you must create value in yourself. You must read more. You must attend presentations more. You must attend coaching. Not just only you, get more of your team to attend. It is very important, no matter the time. For me, learning is a continual process. I have attended a Superlife presentation several times, but I still keep on attending because I learn every single day, most especially from my mentor, DR.MAHA and Chief Moa. All right. So I am here today to just encourage, not to teach. All right. So, and I want to encourage you to take every detail seriously. I will just use this for example. Today I was doing a roll calling of all my leaders and I was getting feedback. How can I help you? There are a lot I have not called. There are a lot I've also called. How can I help you? What's going on with you? As a leader, it is not about you. It's about who is below you. Everything on top of you is none of your business. But everything under you is all of your business. Because they are part of your family. When they grow, you grow. When they fail, you fail. And we are in this business to win. So if you want to win, you have to devote 50% of your time to your downline. That is the truth. But your upline, if you are happy to be in a team whereby your upline supports you, then you should be grateful because it is none of your business actually. All right. So focus on the people that are ready to work with you. All right. So there are a lot of things you can learn. You cannot give what you don't have. So you must equip yourself. If you have 2 people and you cannot even manage 2 people, how can you manage 100? How can you manage 1,000? How can you manage 10,000? How can you manage 40,000? All right. So there are a lot of things you need to go into. Listen to presentation, go on YouTube, listen to lectures, coaching, not about networking alone, about leadership. All right. There are a lot of things that we need to emulate because I believe this is a training. So that's why I'm saying this. So there are a lot of things we should really go into. Equip yourself, be knowledgeable, learn a lot of things as a person so that you can be able to strive in this business and take advantage. Whatever comes into your mind, put it into play. Put it into play. If any concept or any idea that comes into your mind, practicalize it. If it doesn't work, okay, it's fine. Create another platform, another idea. You have been presenting in one certain way for let's say 6 months and you're not getting results, then change it. Change it to some other way. Create new ideas. Be friends with people that are succeeding. No matter whether you like the person or not, be friends with them because there are a lot of things you're going to learn from them. All right. So, and also associate yourself. Associate yourself with people and also learn more about the products and also the compensation plan so that you can be able to answer questions when questions arise from your prospect or from your downline. All right. So I want to appreciate you once again, DR.MAHA, and also everyone. God bless you. Thank you. Superlife, life is super.
All right, Superlife, life is super. The Prince that I saw when Prince came and joined us and the Prince now is totally transformed. You see, they say, be not of this world, be transformed. But nobody can transform you without your permission. I always say in business, you have to involve to evolve. You have to involve in the business to evolve in the business, guys. And Prince, even though he's new to this business, he has evolved in the business because he's committed himself to involve in the business. Many people come in, they touch and go. Many people want to go to heaven. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but they're not willing to die. You see, you have to give, the sacrifice is a key word here, guys. Sacrifice is very important. You see, this afternoon, I went down to the founder's office, I went down to Superlife office. In fact, like what Prince said, there's no reason for me to go out of the house. So I just went, took a drive there, and then the founder was there, and Mr. Harry was there. So they asked me, "Oh, how come suddenly you're coming out of Zoom?" I said, "No, I just want to have some fun out of the Zoom." Okay, so all work and no play makes a Jack a dull boy. So I just came to play with y'all. So now I go to office not to work. I go to office to enjoy myself. I work at home. See, we reverse the role, guys. So what the founder was talking, I like what the founder said. Even now, I'm working very hard, he said, because I'm finding new countries to expand the business. If a guy who has already reached to we can say the peak of the peak, is owning a company that's already making successful, he can relax himself. But at that hour, when they are working, and he said, I'm still working and looking for new countries to expand. That is what this business is all about, guys. You see, at 59, I'm working not because I want to work, because I'm passionate about working. And that's what you must do. All professionals. I wrote in my Facebook this morning, a specialist doctor will always do the work, the same work that he started as a GP, a general practitioner. There's no difference. He sees the same people, he sees the same people, but what happens as a specialist is more of a master in the game, and then he treats them differently, that's all. But he still has to see the people. The same thing goes to our business. Many people come to a certain rank, they earn certain money, they say, oh, I've done it, and then they're like, no. Continuity, guys. Why? Because a lot of souls outside there need what we are having. 7 billion population is not easy to cover. So let us work together, let us build together. So I have Dr. BADE Adwale. He is a person that I just met. In fact, I must thank our leader, Utumba. In fact, Utumba is a Prince sponsor. And Utumba told me this afternoon. In fact, I was trying to talk to this doctor for some days, but I was busy in my way. I couldn't get time to speak to him. But he sent me one clipping. The clipping was for 10 minutes. And he asked me to listen to it. And then I put my headphone and I listened. I was very amazed. He was talking to a radio station in Nigeria today, and he was talking about SCC 30. And I was overwhelmed with what he was saying. And then I told Utumba, I love this guy because he speaks the same lingo I'm speaking. So I called him immediately. Then I asked him, Doctor, can you come and share with us today? He said, why not? Send me the link. So ladies and gentlemen, sometimes when you start a person first time, the universe will give you a lot of challenges. To get someone good is not easy. So the universe will give us challenges. The universe gave us the challenges, but the challenges is also for good because we heard from Prince, we heard from so many other people. So let us hear from Dr. BADE Adwale. I always wanted the English-speaking alternative doctors. We have a lot of alternative doctors who speak Tamil, and they do a very good job when they speak. Today is the first time I'm getting a good English-speaking doctor, and he's from Nigeria. So let us hear from him. Doctor, you can unmute yourself. I've made you a co-host, or I'll unmute for you also, no problem. You can unmute, sir, and share. You just have to unmute on your mic, sir. Dr. BADE is new to Zoom.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon.
It's a pleasure to be in this fantastic family. I want to appreciate Dr. MAHA. I want to appreciate the Otumba, and I'm happy to meet with all of you. I was on radio this morning, and it was a balm because I've been hearing about STC 30 for a while. While I was in Sri Lanka 2 years ago, some physicians from Malaysia, they came to make some presentation. And from that, we've been able to realize that stem cell therapy is a therapy of the future. But on radio today, I said it's a medicine for today because we have a lot of issues that cannot be easily resolved with Western forms of medication. The chief among them are the ones that the WHO enumerated when we were in Geneva some 3-4 years ago, where they stated that 3 infections are currently ravaging the entire heart. What are those 3 infections? Salmonella, E. coli, and Staphylococcus. They say they have defied all forms of medication. And Americans, they have spent billions of naira on antibiotics, yet they cannot unravel the mystery, they can't solve it. So they nicknamed those 3 infections as 3 megabugs. 3 megabugs. But while the Indians were able to tell the whole world that they use Ayurvedic medicine, the Chinese were there, they said they were able to use CTM. Then now, here comes the master of them all, stem cell therapy. So an SCC30 has proven to be a very veritable tool, which I believe in due time to come is going to change the face of medicine in the entire world. So those of you who are fortunate, or those of us who are fortunate to be in this group, we should hold it very tightly to our chest, and we should continue to forge ahead. The only appeal I want to make to the authority is that stem cell therapy is just beginning to be known in
Doctor, you have to move
Nigeria.
your phone a
So
bit.
we need to
Okay.
create, which was a fantastic success today. So I want to encourage the authorities to create more awareness, especially here in Africa. And some networking companies, they made it a law that people should not go on here, people should not go on media. That to me does not make any sense. Anything you don't give publicity, people will not know about it. So there is need to create more awareness. And this is scientific. Anything that is scientific, there is need to be ambiguity. The way some people may understand it may not be the way it is. But when you now see some people who are enlightened behind those such products, giving a form of endorsement, giving a kind of public discourse, giving a kind of public awareness, is going to really help that brand. So this is an area where I want the authorities to really help. Like Otumba took the initiative today to sponsor me to Rainbow FM. And since morning, I've been getting calls upon calls because people felt so excited. People were able to know that there are some other areas you can look at ailments rather than the orthodox forms of medication, which to me, every day there are challenges. Look at in this country, for example, there was this argument about whether people should take the immunization or not. But when you are on some immune boosting protocols like Superlife, S30, you will not need to bother yourself because your immune system is already optimum. So all these kind of things are what people don't really know. So we must create that awareness so that people can know. People who are in Nigeria can bear me out on this because I know many of them are on this platform. So there is need to create that awareness. If that awareness can be created, I am sure Superlife will go places and we'll continue to do our best. It's not only in Nigeria, in the entire Africa, because of our system of perception here. You know, what we have already known, it takes time for us to change our opinion, to change our thinking. But the time is now for us to really take our place. So I want to congratulate Superlife for their 1 year on Zoom. It's nice to be with you, and we continue to forge this line of cooperation until we get to the zenith. Superlife, more health, more prosperity, and more what can I call more progress to all of us. Thank you very much. It's nice being here.
All right, Doctor, I'm going to provoke you a bit to bring the best out of you. Okay, how do you find like from as an alternative doctor, as a complementary doctor using natural method? I know you're using Ayurveda and all that. How is SCC30 working on that from your personal perspective?
Well, what I can do is to give the endorsement because I am more or less the national spokesperson for complementary medicine in Nigeria. As a matter of fact, I'm the president. So, and I have lots of followers. And whatever I tell them, they tend to believe. So there is need for us to create more awareness so that this thing can get into the hands of people who really need it. These are our patients. They need to get their hands on people. For example, when I went to the radio station today, many of them were seeing STC30 for the first time. They couldn't allow me to go with that part. They compelled me to open it. And when I opened it, I now gave them, they put it in their mouth. Immediately, some of them started telling me the kind of feeling reaction they are getting. This product is so nice. You know, the taste is fantastic. And I told them the principle behind putting it sublingually, because this thing you have to explain it. And I told them that when you pour the product into your sublingual area, there is a gland there which is called the sublingual gland, which will produce an enzyme called ptyalin. When ptyalin mixes with that, it generates a kind of vibration there under the tongue. And the tongue will be able to absorb it, take the message to the brain, and the brain will be able to elicit the proper transmission, which will go into the affected organs. And they were all satisfied. So I believe when we create all this kind of awareness, a lot of people will be able to see that, yes, we have alternative when we are sick. You know, because some people, they've found some ailments, especially some doctors. They term some ailments as a death sentence. When you are having diabetes, the death sentence, you cannot recover from it. When you have high blood pressure, you can't recover from it. You continue to be on these drugs, which have a lot of very, very terrible side effects. So, but stem cell doesn't have that because it will allow the body to be able to produce more healthy cells, which will liberate you from the shackles of sicknesses and ignorance. So these are what I think we can do. But for my own part, I have already given my endorsement and I will be able to give it because I've also given it to some patients who have used it and they are giving me very good results. So whatever gives me good results, I should be able to promote it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you here. And you see a gentleman who has been committed to alternative medicine, or what we call as a traditional or complementary medicine, which are very ancient. Ayurveda is actually a very ancient, almost 6,000 years old. And
that's right.
Yes, and he has gone into that, and then now he has found a value for us. Okay, so now, if he is seeing it this the right way, what about ordinary people like you and me? So we have to now take this product seriously, guys. You see, I always say that I take STC30 very seriously because STC30 is the one that made me to come into this business. When I came into the first time, I asked them, just give me the product first. And at that time, they didn't have even the product sample yet. In 2017, when I joined, there was no product sample yet because they were still producing the product. The product sample is also not arrived yet. So I said, give me the ingredients. When I studied the ingredients, and with my little knowledge that I have on Ayurveda, the knowledge I have is in India, there's two very ancient school of medicine. One is called Ayurveda, which comes from North India. Ayur means life, Veda means wisdom of life. And then there is another one called Siddha. Siddha could be even older than Ayurveda. Siddha is actually based on also very powerful, where they use food as medicine. The word food as medicine is actually a very ancient word. And one of the guys who gave that word to us is only 4 feet tall. Okay, and that guy, you want to know more about him, you must go to Indonesia, because Indonesia is preserving him a lot. So what I'm saying, these all are ancient methods were used by ancient people, and that's why they lived very long those days. And then along the way, we have forgotten it. Now, with technology, we are able to go back to the old ways of doing things, guys. And that is why STC30 has become so powerful, has gone to so many countries in the world. And if you are listening to this, and if you are doing this, and if you are consuming this, that means you are the chosen ones to take this to more and more people. Okay, so I thank Dr. Bade for his time to give us, despite his busy time, he took his time to come to talk to us. He's also the president of the Alternative and Complementary Medicine for whole of Nigeria. And
thank you.
I know he qualified. He's also from his qualification could have come from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a capital city of the world for complementary medicine. Okay,
that's right. Thank you, Dr. Maha.
Yes, welcome. And Sri Lanka is the first country in the world to have an institute for complementary medicine. And
that's
today
true.
we are having a lot of people there. Some of them are here who come from that country also. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Dr. Bade. Okay, I'm going to continue the session now. Thank you so much for your time, and you can sit and enjoy our session also, so that you can help us to reach to more people. Okay. Now you saw the power of STC30, not spoken by an ordinary person. A person who we have allopathy medicine, we have alternative medicine people. Both are speaking about this product, and the product is helping a lot, guys. Okay. Now, if you all have any question now, this is the time for you to ask. Okay, in Phoenix, if you have a question, please make the question confining to what we discussed today. And then any other technical questions about the changes that's happening to this one, I'll be sharing with that afterwards. There's some powerful changes that's happening where we are getting more products coming to us, guys. Let me just add you that. That's the 4th anniversary that started today. 4th anniversary celebration package, where if you buy super package from today, you will get not 20 packets, you'll get 22 packets. 22 packets. That means if you use 2 packets a month, the earlier super packet you are able to use only for 10 months. Now you're able to use for 1 whole year, 12 months. And that is the value. Then company is giving this as a special promotion. And if anyone who wants to join you all now, they should grab this, guys. Okay. So that is the STC 30. Earlier, the value was 1,300. Today, the value will be 1,530 something. Okay. So that is the power of the promotion that's coming. So this promotion, you must grab it. And those of you who have crossed your days, you know, we are giving you time to upgrade from smaller package to higher package. If you miss your days, if you're a starter, you're given 60 days. If you're star, you're given 90 days. If you're supreme, you're given 120 days. If you miss any one of these days, you are supposed to pay 10%. Another anniversary announcement, powerful announcement for you all. From 19, that's today, until 30th September, that 10% is waived, guys. So you all can upgrade yourself now to become a super package or any other package you want to be. Okay, so that is a powerful thing. Hello, Dr. Please, I need explanation given by the sublingual absorption as explained by Dr. Bade. Okay, yes, you already got the explanation from him. He has already explained to you all. So I think so you got the explanation, all right. So now I have posted a question above. Okay, the question is already answered by Dr. Bade just now, how it works. Okay, it actually works into your system. Don't worry how it works. It works. You see, you do not have to worry how your television works. You press the remote control, you can watch your TV. Do not go into technical things, guys. Just say, put under a tongue, and it works on a sublingual effect. It goes into a system immediately. Let us not try to take the role of the doctor. Let us not take the role of the technician. Let us take the role of a normal, common person who's taking the product to take care of your health. Okay, so sublingual effect.
I think it is important for them to know how it works, because when they are confronted with people who are medically inclined, they want to know all this. That's a simple explanation we do. It's not that they should speak like professors, you know, but they should be able to give some simple explanation. Why are you putting it sublingually? Why don't you use water to goggle it down? They want to know all this. And the explanation is very simple. We have to educate them. This should be part of the educational program we should embark upon. Gone are the days when these days when you say something, you have to prove it. Why are you putting it in this way? Why are you not using water? Why are you taking it before milk? All these things have to be properly explained so that when you are giving a precision, people will know that there is a scientific background behind it. You are not just saying things on your own. You are saying things based on medical findings. All these things are proving, all these things are medical breakthrough. It's not a voodoo, you know? So there should be some logical explanation to things. So it will not be proper for us to say, just put it in your mouth, and then people who are medically inclined may not be able to buy that. So we need to create some education in that aspect. Sorry to interrupt you, Dr. Maha.
No, that explanation, all of them who are here as members, they know that, doctor, because we have given them every week the explanation, and they also have reading materials on that sublingual effect. So that is what we do now, because we are not just giving them product, we are also teaching them how to take the product, how to consume the product. And if you are buying the product, you need to know that very, very seriously, because this is your own health. And that sublingual effect is most important thing of STC 30. And even now, companies are coming up with a picture of that sublingual effect. They are coming up in they're going to come up in the boxes. Okay. So in India, when we send it for the approval, we have all the 4 products. We have told how it's consumed, and it's given them that explanation. And like what doctor said, that explanation is very important for you to understand. But for you to consume, you just put it under the tongue, it will do the role. And you need to Google and read about sublingual effect. You see, sometimes we wait for people to give us, we are not taking the effort by ourselves. So you just go and Google what sublingual effect, and then you need to read it yourself. When you read it yourself, then you will understand. You will understand. Okay. And that is very important. Some of you are coming here new, you ask the same question again, and then that takes a lot of time. So you need to read that. And I agree with doctor, because your health is based on information. STC 30 is nothing but information, guys. Information goes and gives you the reformation for you to have transformation. And then for the business also is information, reformation for transformation. Both are information. STC 13 have got nothing inside there. The word product means, pro means lots of information. Duck means string. In that string, a lot of information, and goes to inform, it works on that, guys. Okay. So Those of you, I repeat again, sublingual effect, like what doctor said, maybe I'll get the doctor to explain again. Okay, doctor, can you explain that since you are here now? You explain to them how sublingual effect works.
Well, sublingual means when you put something under the tongue. What is the condition that could make you to want to put something under the tongue? It's not only stem cell protocols that are used sublingually. We even have some homeopathic remedies too that are put under the tongue. Why are you putting it under the tongue? The tongue itself is a very powerful organ. A lot of people believe that the tongue is just for swallowing, for tasting, and for speech. No, it is also good. It's one of the medical channels that can be utilized. How is that possible? Don't forget that when you look at the anatomy of the mouth, we have the mouth there, we have the tongue, we have the teeth, and we have the salivary gland. And we have such a we have two in the upper palate, we have one in the sublingual, one under the tongue that produces enzyme. What is an enzyme? Enzyme itself is a chemical. The only thing is that it is a catalyst. The meaning of catalyst is that it is a part of the thing that speeds up the rate of chemical reaction, which will remain unchanged at the end of that reaction. So what that saliva does is that it will also allow the medicine to work faster. So when you put it under your tongue and the thing is mixed with the saliva, the enzyme and the chemical content of the enzyme will now mix with that powder. When it mixes with it, it will be able to generate some form of energy. Energy is liberated. Don't forget that mouth itself has a form of energy. When you shout at somebody and the person is angry, you felicitate some form of energy on that person. When you spoke with somebody and the person reasoning with you, you have elicited some form of energy. At the same vein, when you put medicine in your mouth, sublingually, and you close your mouth, you are allowing some energy to take place. But the kind of energy that takes place is more of absorption. The papillary lining of the tongue will be able to absorb these remedies in that form. And when it does, a form of radiation takes place, which goes from the tongue to the central nervous system, and the brain will be able to now interpret the message very fast. That is why stem cell works faster than some other things, because of that powdered form it is. So when the absorption takes place, a lot of physiological processes are now involved, which will affect the nerves, which affect the muscles, which affect the circulatory system, which affect the digestive system. All forms of all the systems in the body are energized with these forms of protocol. So that is why sublingual application is very, very unique. And don't forget that STC30 has a very pleasant taste. A good taste also creates energy. When you eat a good food, your mood will change. When you take a food that is not good, your mood will change also. So when you take this one, because of its pleasant taste, it will also contribute to making the patient well, that is taking something nice, and the thing is absorbed by the tongue. But I must say that if you take this thing and you have not eaten, you know the process says you have to take a lot of water. Yes, fluid is also needed. Why are you taking fluid? So that the electrolyte balance in the body can be at an homeostatic level. The meaning of that is that it will enable the working body parameters to be able to function at equilibrium. So that is what it does at that time. So when this one is generated, it will be able to promote healing in a very normal way, and it will add a quantum leap to the state of your health. So this is the simple explanation I can give in that regard. Over to you, Dr. Maha.
All right, thank you, doctor. Nothing like coming from you. So he has given a very powerful, very technical explanation to you all, but that's what you all need to do. You see, the STC30 is taken sublingually, and you place it under your tongue. SNC, superneuron care, you place it above the tongue, not under the tongue, okay? Above the tongue. Only STC30, we put it under the tongue. SIC, we stir it and we drink it with 100 ml of water, sorry, 100 ml of water. And then SCC 15 plus, you stir it in the water and you drink also. Rest, the two you stir in water, the other two you just consume it, one above the tongue, the other one under the tongue, okay? So SCC30 is the only one you take sublingual effect. All right, so that is answered most of the questions you guys are asking me, okay? And then here is another questions coming up. Okay, so thank you, Dr. Ishwari. You have covered a lot of part for us. Dr. Maha, do we consume from Utvila spot larva stem cell as a whole, or only the stem cell activator extract? Okay, you see, the question asked is stem cell as a whole or only the stem cell activator extract? Okay, so doctor, since you are here, you can answer this for me. Okay, you see, say the question asked is it a stem cell as a whole or only the stem cell activator extract? Somebody's asking a question here.
Well, since the directive says you should be taking sublingually, that is a very simple and straightforward instruction.
Yeah.
Put it under your tongue. When you open it from that, when you open it, you know the package is very, very tough. You have to cut it very well. And then you empty it into your mouth and you cover with your tongue. And while that is on, you just leave it there. The thing will dissolve on its own because the chemical reaction will start immediately that it touches the neuron in that lower part of the tongue, and the reaction will start immediately. So it is better you use it that way. When you use that one, there is going to be what we call microgyration. In homeopathy, we call it microgyration. In other words, there will be some micro bubbling taking place there. You may not notice it, but actually something is happening there. And when that happens, that can promote healing. And no wonder when you do this, there will be some little healing reaction. You see some people when they take it, they might feel so excited about taking it. And some people may feel a bit weak. All these things are normal. It doesn't show that the person is not healthy. It is called healing reaction. All good substances will provoke healing reaction. And as a matter of fact, the body immune system will want to get adapted to this new thing that is entering. And when that happens, it could generate some little reaction. When that reaction is generated, it shows that it is a good product, just like STC30. I have seen 2 or 3 people who have used it, and at the end of the day, they felt so good, and they have continued to be using it, to be patronizing it. I've seen somebody who was almost dying, that had partial stroke, and I gave him the STC30. When I went there a week after that, the person started, he was very happy, with me. So what I'm saying in essence is, you see this kind of a thing, if not for COVID-19, we should also create an avenue whereby there will be what we call regional training, especially for the leaders in this business, so that when they get all this kind of information, they will be able to now cascade it down to their distributors, so that everybody will be well informed, and all of us will be able to now, prescribe these things without any problem. The reason why we need all this knowledge is when you come in contact with somebody who is medically inclined, the complex will not be there. And when you make that explanation, the doctor will be able to agree with you that, yes, you know what you are talking about. Because an average doctor is trained to be pompous, to be proud. They believe they know everything. But these are new information. It's a privileged information. So when you want to get any information, you have to be humble. So when the person brings himself down, you should be able to now give him good things that will enable him to add value to what he has already studied, what is already known. You see, this thing we are doing is not known to medical doctors because it's not in their curriculum. So when you are creating a new thing, information is very, very key. And especially something that will go into your mouth. You must create a very good information that will enable the person to know that what he's taking is going to do certain things in his body. Now that we have a lot of pharmacists and doctors joining us, those channels of information should be a constant thing that we do from time to time, so that we'll be able to now maintain that level of a pathfinder, so to speak, because like
We are lost you, doctor. I say his line is quite bad. Let me just, I lost him. Okay. Let him come back afterwards, guys. Okay, like I will, okay. All right, that was Dr. Bade, and I think we will have him from time to time. Dr. Bade, are you there? Your line was
yes,
quite
I'm back.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yes, it was interrupted by a call. So it was interrupted by a call. So okay. That is my suggestion, Dr. Maha.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir. And it's good that we have a doctor in-house who's also complementarily inclined, traditionally inclined. And that is what STC30 is all about. And that doesn't mean that we do not need allopathy, guys. They are the best in terms of diagnosing us, prognosis and all that. We need them. We need a lot of them. But what we are practicing in SLWC global system, why pay more for sickness when I can pay less for wellness? We are not focusing a lot on sickness, guys, because sickness is not the market for our business. Wellness is. And if you take care of people take care of them well while they are healthy, then you can keep them optimal health always. But if people come on sickness, I always have one answer, because I am not a medical doctor. I'm not even an alternative doctor. I always say, try our product for 3 months to 6 months. There are a lot of testimonies that we have, a lot of testimonies in YouTube, in Google. You can go and check on the YouTube. Try it for 3 months to 6 months. Why do we say 3 months to 6 months? Because people need body chemical reaction, body constitution is totally different. So it takes a little longer. So each one has got his own body chemical reaction. So that's why we say try it for 3 months or 6 months. But what is our focus is take care of our health, and at the same time tell the people how you're taking care of your health. That's our main focus in our SLWC global system. But time and again, we'll bring our doctor here to come and share with us. Today, with him present here for a short while, he has given a lot of input, and I really salute Dr. Bade for that. Superlife, life is super. I'm going to now call one person to ask a question, okay, before I call upon the next speaker to share. Okay, I'm going to call Mr. Infinix Smart. I don't know your name. Can you just introduce yourself and ask questions, sir? I'm trying to unmute you. Can you unmute? Infinix Smart. Can you unmute yourself, ask questions, sir? Okay, while he's trying to do that, I'm going to get another person. Ernest. Infinix is not able to unmute yet. Okay, Ernest, you can unmute and ask a question.
Yeah, good afternoon. I'm Ernest.
Yes, Ernest.
I registered for Superlife, and I have learned a lot. But my question is, the new promo coming. I didn't join the meeting on time. I wanted to find out how the new promo works.
Okay, just wait a while. I'll be talking about the new promo afterwards. All right. Okay. So the new promo will be explained short while. Okay. All right. And okay, Infinix, I couldn't get him. All right, that's one. Blossom also wanted to ask a question. Blossom, you can ask a question now.
Thank you. I would like actually to ask Dr. Bade.
Okay, where are you from, Blossom? Where are you from?
Hello, greetings from Greece.
Greece, okay, yes, Blossom, from Greece.
Yeah. Okay. Nice to hear you. Greetings to everybody. I would like to ask if the STC30 cures, restores key, the energy of the body. I have a matter as regards gastroesophageal acid reflux. And could it help?
Okay, what is the problem again? Can you repeat that?
Gastroesophageal acid reflux.
Okay,
when the acid comes, yes, from the stomach to the mouth.
Okay, okay. I will confine to this one question pertaining to the sickness, because otherwise there will be lots of questions be coming. I don't want to trigger that. All right. So just that one question, Dr. Bade will answer. All right. Before we go into the next one, and because I have just a half an hour more, Dr. Bade, there's a question here. Can you please help us on that?
Yes. What I'm going to say is the STC is not only to regenerate, but it also has the ability to allow the body to arrive at what we call homeostasis in medicine. It has homeostatic effect. What is the meaning of homeostatic effect? The body working parameters, what are they? Breathing, respiration, circulation, and all these things. For them to be able to function at equilibrium, there must be homeostasis. And that is one of the things the STC10 does. In other words, it will allow the body to be able to function well. For example, when you are not breathing properly, there is no homeostasis. When your heartbeat is fast, there is no homeostasis. When you are restless, there is no homeostasis. When you are asthmatic, there is no homeostasis. So what the product will do is to allow the body to be able to function as it should by affecting all the various organs and soft tissue to be able to function as they should. So that lady who asked that question, continue to take your STC30, and that problem will be solved. I am very, very sure by the time we have this meeting again, we are going to give a good testimony. So what it needs is consistency. Just continue taking the product and you'll be fine. And I can assure you of that. And then your doctors will even ask you, what has been the secret from this your quick recovery. Share the experience with them, bring them in and let them know that, yes, this is the medicine of the future and it has arrived today. So all of us should embrace it. So continue to be consistent, because in most cases, people are not consistent. When they use the product today, they may not use it for 4 days. Medicine doesn't work in that way. When you are consistent, the ailment we know that is unwanted, and you'll be able to, then the body will regard that ailment as a foreign body. Then the body will now try to be pushing it away. That is the power of consistency. But when you are not very consistent, you are not taking it regularly, nothing will take place. Or probably you bought 1 pack instead of you to buy 3 packs and you're expecting a miracle. Medicine does not work that way. It has to be consistent. When there is consistency, you are going to achieve good results. So good health to you. Over to you, Dr. Maha.
All right. Okay, Blossom, I think so that is answered your question.
Thank you.
I call that the 3 R's. It repairs, it rejuvenates, it revitalizes, and regenerates. Okay, so most cases, like where people have any kind of repair needed, it will go into the system and then it will does the repairing work first. And sometimes when we call it in layman's term, it is like a mother going into the system and the babies will call for it. Mommy, come to me. The babies were suffering. That means the baby cells were suffering in a particular organ. They'll call, mommy, please come here. Then the mother will go there to that particular cell. They adopt themselves to become that cell. And then you repair the cells and rejuvenate the cells. And that's what it does. Okay. So you need to take, like what doctor said, you must take consistently. And that is the most important thing. Many people, they expect overnight, like taking a paracetamol to clear, to heal their headache. They want overnight. That doesn't work that way. I've been taking STC30 from 2017, June 2017 until today. And I've not stopped even one day. And that is why I can speak with a lot of authority, with a lot of passion, because I'm not taking it for curing any sickness. I'm taking it to keep myself in optimal health. So it can help anyone for the matter. Okay, so that answers the question. Guys, now some of you have put your hands up. You can write down the questions afterwards. I'll allow you. But now I'm going to get one person here from India. I'm going to talk about, you see, since this is also, we are going to talk about Zoom. Okay, I think the person was here earlier, waited, couldn't go. We are talking about Zoom because today, what has Zoom done? You see, I may not be able to get Dr. Bade to come and speak to 200 people in short notice, and people from not just Nigeria alone, people from, say, a lady from Greece is asking a question, and then people from India are listening, people from Sri Lanka are listening, people from Malaysia are listening. In fact, the whole world is listening from different countries. That is the power of Zoom, guys. If you see this the right way, it can go a very big way in Superlife, not only in Superlife, in your own life. So how do you need to do this business? It's very simple, because I'm going to have a balance today. There are every Friday, it's 1 week, we'll just dedicate to products alone. And we'll bring in doctors like Dr. Bade, or we'll speak from our angle or point of view. So we'll have just dedicating on health. The other week will be on business. But since today is like special day, since it's like a day where we are celebrating the anniversary of a Zoom, Superlife Zoom, so we are having this special session. In fact, I must thank Prince. I must thank Cliff, Mr. Cliff from Lagos, for bringing me into Zoom. And I was one of the first person in Superlife, the whole of Superlife, to initiate Zoom. And today's Zoom has become a very powerful thing for Superlife. As Zoom is like now 500 million people worldwide are using it. So there are many ways where you can reach a destination. If you are coming from countries which do not have highways, it takes longer for you to reach the destination. But if you are in countries where there are super highways, the destination will be faster. And if you are living in that country, you have a choice now. Either you use the highway and pay the toll to use the highway, or you can use the old road to reach a longer route. Just like that, guys. Superlife going into Zoom and Superlife going through the normal way is like you taking an old road to reach a destination. Now the creator has given you such a powerful virtual tool, which is actually virtual is technology. Spiritual is from religious point of view or theology point of view. Both are the same. So we have raised ourselves now to go at the speed of light to connect with people. That is the power of Zoom. So you need to master Zoom, guys, just like anything else, like what the doctor said. To master your body, to help you, you need consistency. To master any game plan that you're playing, you need consistency. So you don't do one day, then don't do the next few days. Every day, you find time to come into Zoom and talk to somebody. And if you can talk to 5 people, you can even talk to your own people. If you're in Greece, you want to talk to your neighbors, you can even talk to Zoom. Make it a practice. Then from Greece, you can start local there, you can go global, guys. And you can go anywhere in the world. So please practice becoming comfortable with Zoom. Learn Zoom. And that is the tool now for us to go global now. Okay. So I'm going to call Rita Bob to share something, or she has put her hands up. Rita, can you answer a question? A quick one. Just introduce yourself and where are you from, Rita? If Rita couldn't get herself unmuted, then I'm going to get this gentleman. I have a young boy in early 20s. He's studying in college. In fact, I asked him to come and share just before Prince to share, or just after Prince, I wanted him to share. In fact, until today, he's a Malaysian. To go to his place, I need to cross the ocean. He's in Sarawak, or Sabah or Sarawak, and I have to cross the ocean. I have to take a flight for 2 hours to reach him. Until today, I've not met him, but I'm coaching him and he's working very well. And he is bringing people from various parts of the world. And that the power of that is because of the power of social media. So I'm going to call Mr. Phang, the young Mr. Phang, to share. Phang, you can unmute and share.
Hello. Good evening, everyone, and afternoon and morning to everyone around the world. I'm Phang from Malaysia, and thank you, Dr. Maha, for this opportunity for my sharing. Actually, I'm Dr. Maha said I'm very far from Dr. Maha. Actually, I'm in Malaysia, but very far from Kuala Lumpur. Need to tap 2 hour flights to go over there. I personally never met Dr. Maha, but Dr. Maha have been teach me a lot in this Superlife, and actually I'm zero knowledge in this industry, network marketing. I never been in this industry before, but when I involved in this industry, this industry helped me open my eye and mind. Yeah, this business is very powerful, and you can go everywhere around the world just using the powerful of the social media. And I personally, I in this business around 8 months, and a college student, and brings some income for me, like for support if I want to buy, because my parents is teaching me, like, if you want to buy something, you use your own money, you get it yourself. So if I desire buy for something, I need to get it my own. Yeah, and thank you for Dr. Maha. He is helping me a lot. And every time I have problem and something, like I have people from around the world, I will always ask Dr. Maha for help. Like I have one man from South Africa, need to know more about it, and Dr. Maha always helping me out. Yeah, and in this business, we need to consistent, and consistent is the key, and decision is the key. Like Dr. Maha already said, decision is the father of the success. Yeah, we need to make the decision, like how far you want to go to success. Yeah, that's all from me.
Phang, how old are you? How old are you, Phang?
22.
22 years old. See, a 22-year-old boy from Malaysia. In fact, one of the person he sponsored, Jabu is here. In fact, am I right, Phang?
No. My sponsor is Vincent. My friends.
No. The person you sponsored, Jabu.
No. It's not mine. Yeah.
Oh, Vincent, huh? All right.
Yeah, Vincent.
Okay. So you see, he has sponsored people around the world, and is actually in matter of time is going to rock. And sometimes at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., he said, Dr. Maha. Then moment I know if it's Dr. Maha, that means he has got someone that he wants me to talk to, and I always help them. I don't worry about time. I work 24/7 to help young people like this, because this industry helped me to come out from my own comfort zone, my own poverty when I was 22 years old. And I wanted to give this my payback time for the industry. So I love to help young people like this, and to help them to see this industry the right way. Many people take this industry and take it the wrong way, because they end up selling product. They end up going and looking and treat people. That's not our work, guys. We have alternative doctors, we have medical doctors to do that. Our job is to create network of people as fast as possible. Personally, I have signed up now from the time I joined in June of 2017 until today. My wife and I, we signed up over 64 people personally. But we have a network of almost 30,000 people and it's growing every day. And that is mind-boggling, guys. I was not able to do that maybe 36 years ago. But I'm able to do that in a very short period of time here because of what we are having now in our hand. The entire world is in our palm now, guys. Robert Kiyosaki said, if you have a smartphone and if you are still poor, nothing is wrong with a smartphone. And Bill Gates says, never before in the history of mankind where so much is being given to so many in so little time. It's all because of technology, guys. So we have such a powerful tool. We have 3 tools you must learn when you come to Superlife, like what Prince said earlier. The tool of Zoom is there. You need to learn Zoom. The moment I knew about Zoom, I took about 24/7 from morning till evening. I studied about Zoom. I went into Google and I learned a lot about Zoom. Then the next day I put into practice. My first presentation I had, normally in Malaysia, we have the offline presentation for new people. We normally have 50 to 60 people. The next day, when I learned about Zoom, the next day I told the boys here, I said, okay, let's do it online. Let's open it up to the world. They said, sir, are you sure you'll be able to do that? I said, no, let's try. And we got about 120 people, almost 120 people. And then I knew, oh my God, the first day itself, I got 120 people coming in. Even now, after almost 2 hours now, we're sharing this, there are 174 people. That's impossible if we do it offline, guys. We can never reach out to so many people in such a short period of time. That gave me that power of this. And then what happened from then until today, if I meet about 300, 400 people in one session, 2 sessions, if we take about 800 times about number of days, that number of people we have seen, that number of people is mind-boggling. And that is why we got mind-boggling results in a very short period of time. This business is people's business. The more you reach out to people, the faster you can build a business. So Zoom gives you the opportunity now to go to countries you have never been, to meet people you have never seen, and to do business with them. And that is the power. You really understand this, then you'll come to do this business seriously. And the packages that you have bought, if you have already in the business now, the best package for you to come is the super package. The super package. And if you are joining, if you are not done your super package, if you sign up, you upgrade yourself to super today, you will get 22 boxes. And you know the power of the box, how the box can help you, how the product can help you. A doctor spoke to you, alternate doctor spoke to you. So instead of now 20, you're getting 22 boxes. So your value is more. Normally, when you invest about 1,150 for the super package, you're getting back 1,300 value of the product in terms of SCC 30. But now you're going to get 1,560. So you're getting 2 additional products there for you. And that's for value, guys. That is number 1 promotion that you are giving because of the anniversary. And number 2, they are coming up with Supreme Plus. There's no more, won't be Supreme. Supreme Plus is another package. Supreme Plus will give you 10 boxes. Instead of 4 boxes, you'll get 10 boxes. And it won't be 460, it will be about 500 USD. But what happens, you'll get infinite income. You just check with your people. You won't get as good as super, but you'll still get some good income that because the company wants you to earn more. So even that Supreme package also can help you. So that's the Supreme package income. Then those people who have forgotten or couldn't upgrade themselves in time. Normally you have to pay a 10% processing fees. But now they have waived it because it's the anniversary. From now until 30th September, you don't have to pay the 10%. But don't wait until 30th September. Decision must be made today. Super must be done today. And then upgrading must be done today. Because you don't have any 10% there involved. Okay. If you want to really seriously do this business, guys, if you ask me, sometimes I see a person, when are you supposed to start the business? Then they will look at me. I say yesterday, not tomorrow. In fact, yesterday should have started. And the words start and the word join is totally different. I can join a gym, but joining a gym will not make me fit. But I have to start the gym. Same thing here. Many people say I joined Superlife. Some people, you go and see someone, they say, oh, I already joined Superlife. Ah, I joined Superlife, but they have not started yet. The word start has got two words, star and truth. When you really know the truth of Superlife, when you really know the truth of SC30, that's when you can shine like a star. So you need to start, guys. You need to start the business seriously. Okay, so if you start the business today, that's why we give you enough information so that you can make a decision. In the moment of your decision, your destiny is created. So I thank all of you for giving me this time for, and I couldn't stop but thanking Dr. Bade for bringing out, taking his professional time to share with us, and then to share the power of STC30, and then giving the importance of psychological effect, and then we hope to have him more. And then I also thank Prince for sharing it. Normally in this business, there's no trade secret. If someone tried to hold, and I said, oh, I see there are people from other teams here, but I don't hold anything, because the more I give, the more I receive. So the more you share in this business, the more you will get. So there's no trade secret. And Prince shared his talent. I give him a salute to him. And then PHANG also shared. So all those people who shared, I really salute them. And I'm going to call one more person to share. And this gentleman has run a center now. Until today, I have not met him in person. Until today, I have not met him in person. He joined me through Messenger. He came to Messenger and spoke to me about 2 years back. And today he's one of my top leaders in Nigeria. He has got his own office in Nigeria, in the state of Aba, state of Aba City, Abia City. Okay, so I think so he will correct me on that. Every time I confuse Abia and Aba. Okay, so Dominator Aba is here. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get Dominator Aba's founder, Pastor Ellen, to share. Okay, Pastor Ellen, you can share, sir.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Some people theirs are evening, some people theirs are morning, so I greet everyone wherever you are. Am I being heard?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Dr. Maha, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share. In fact, I've benefited a lot from the sharing of today. I am Pastor Lane from Aba, Abia State, Nigeria. And God has been helping us in Aba here. I was very much encouraged when Prince spoke today, and he was giving us those leadership techniques. I said, well, Prince is trying to run faster than us, but we are going to run together with him. So the way he's going, I think one needs to develop. So, and also other ones who are coming up, in fact, an inspiration to us. I also thank God for Dr. Bade. I said, now, yes, I'm now happy that I have somebody in Nigeria who, if I want to have a citywide seminar now, I can easily invite Bade, and I believe that he'll give me the attention so that he can come over to Abia State and shake Abia State for us, because over here we are planning it in a big way. By God's grace, I'm a SAPPHIRE leader, and pray also believing by next month, as I'm planning it, to be a Ruby leader, and also some other leaders who are coming up. So one of the things I want to share with us in Superlife company is that it's a company that helps you to develop what is inside of you. Might be hidden, you don't know. Through this product, just like as we take the STC30, it activates our cells. Superlife company also activates our knowledge, understanding, and also helps us to have insight on things we are ignorant of. The way I see Superlife, actually, I did not just join Superlife because of the money. My concern has been to help people. And that has been the brain behind all the movements that we have been making in Aba, Abia State here. Go ahead, I may not be able to explain the steps that we are taking, but I've seen testimonies of various kinds and different types. The joy I have is that the product is working in the life of people. There are many people that has more concern about the money The money is not everything, though money is good, but healing the nation, healing life, touching many lives is the brain behind many of us now who are in Abia State, in Nigeria here. So wherever you are privileged and opportune to have this singular opportunity to share the good news of Superlife product, whether it is STC or SNC or SIC or SEC Plus, whichever one you have the mindset of helping people. Touching the lives of people will affect you positively. See the way everywhere everybody is celebrating Dr. Maha. It's because of the concern he has for humanity, touching lives. Apart from the gaining knowledge of the product we are also learning of, it's also educating us on many areas of life. And we or you as a leader, wherever you are hearing my voice, have that mindset to help people. It affects the life of people through the knowledge that you have. The profits or the benefits coming out from the company will also come your way, definitely. Don't be conscious of, I want to make the money overnight. This one is a Sapphire leader. I want to be a Ruby leader. I want to be the other leader. I want to be the other one. And you begin to go on crooked ways, wrong ways, dirty ways, just to hit the points. No. Influence people positively, step by step, one by one, a day after the other day, you definitely reach where you are going. I will never forget what Dr. Maha said some time ago. I still have that in the back of my mind till tomorrow about the pipeline, how to lay pipeline, how to build pipeline. The struggle may be there. The pressure might be there. But whatever you do today, step by step in the nearest future, you are going to benefit from it definitely. Wherever you are, don't be in a hurry to achieve because others are achieving. Step by step, God helping you, you will reach the destination where you are aiming at. And as Prince has told us, look after those who are under you, your downliners. Help them to succeed and see how you can bring them up. Don't be just selfish. And from the way we have seen our upliners, thank God for the Minator team, thank God for the leaders we have. They have been very much on that. We have many teams, and I have met some people from other teams who has been coming to our meeting. And when they're going to say, we don't know anything about this. All this thing that you are saying, we are ignorant of it. We say, well, we are open. We are not discriminating, whether you are from this other team or the other team or the other one. We are here to educate everyone because your joy is my joy. Your success is my success. If I help you today, tomorrow you may help me or may help somebody by my side. So let's have that kind of mindset that this product or this company came up in a time like this for us to be like the light in the world. Touching life, when you touch the life of a sick person, he will celebrate you because he'll never forget you. So wherever you are, I want to encourage you. Superlife is a business. Yes, we know there are many networks in the world today. Some are money conscious. Some are having a kind of dirty gains behind the scene. But when I look at Superlife, it builds your integrity, builds who you are, and also gives you boldness wherever you are, both nationally, internationally, interrelationship, and in every area of life. So I so much appreciate my getting involved into Superlife company. I also appreciate the role that our team leaders are playing, Dr. Maha, Dr. Mohan, and also Prince is doing his best, and also many of the Utumba and all the rest of them, those from Nigeria here and other parts of the world. And wherever you are as a team leader, please, let's give our best. Even if you don't benefit from it now, in the nearest future you will benefit. We have been laboring for some time, and sometimes Dr. Maha will tell me, my brother, keep on going, keep on laboring. The things may not flow now, but very soon it will flow. And I know very soon it will flow. So if you are in Nigeria or in America or in London or Asia, any part of the world where you are, feel free. Don't look outside there. Don't get distracted. Focus on what you are doing in Superlife. The future is bright for every one of us. Just like Dr. Maha just summarized, I say, when you start, you must also succeed. When you know the meaning of start, truth and star, you know the truth of Superlife, you must shine as a star. And that is where we are heading, where every one of us will shine brighter in this our generation. I so much appreciate this opportunity given to me to share this little thought of mine. And I wish that every one of us will shine in Superlife. Superlife, life is super. Thank you, Dr. Maha, for giving me this opportunity.
All right, Superlife, life is super. Thank you, such a wonderful sharing, Pastor Elaine from Ava. And so, guys, keep on keeping on. Okay, and one final, somebody has, I'm going to get one final distinct, then I'm going to close the session now. Okay, can I have Joe Mary? Okay, you have been putting your hands up for some time. Just one final. Joe Mary, okay. You can unmute and ask a question, or you want to share something? Are you there? Okay, I'm not able to get unmute. All right. Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. And we had a wonderful session. I think you all enjoyed it. And I think it was beneficial to you all. So you all can type here. And if you think it's beneficial for, say, okay, let's thank everybody, thank the creator, thank the doctor. Okay. And then don't forget, we have our Tuesday SOP. SOP means Super Opportunity Preview. You can bring in your friends. You can invite your people anywhere in the world to come and view that. You see, the power of Zoom, since this is the first year anniversary of Zoom, and Zoom is here to stay. As long as there is Zoom, and there is no reason for me to go out to look for people or share with them anything, because Zoom brings people to us. So capitalize and maximize on that. Remember, our goal this year, even if you join us today, the goal this year is to be a crown diamond. Crown is 100,000 USD, and I'm sure 100,000 USD can do lots of wonders for you, health-wise and wealth-wise. Okay, so please focus on that. Have a focus, and that focus must be 2021. Okay, be crown diamond B1. Okay, 2021 crown diamond B1. And that should be a goal, B1 crown diamond in 2021. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, and I thank the creator for this time with us. And now remember, Tuesday we have you bring in your friends on Tuesday. If you have decided to do the business seriously, remember this is the best time now. We have a fantastic package now, super package in 22 package. They have Supreme Plus, and then we have waiver, and a lot of good things happening. So you just share this business with as many people as possible, as quickly as possible, and capitalize and maximize on Zoom, guys. Thank you so much. I'm going to unmute all of you, and you all can say Superlife, life is super, guys. Let's do that together, okay? Let's unmute. Superlife, life is super.
Superlife, life is super.
Life is super. Okay, Superlife, life is super.
Life is super. Life is super. Life is super. Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Life is super.
Keep rocking, guys. Superlife, life is super. Okay.
Life is super.
From Ghana.
Life
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye from Ghana.
Superlife, life is super. Bye-bye. See you all. Bye. Bye-bye.